Hey everybody, this is Ryan. Let's go over Last Night by Morgan Wallen. Just a quick note, we will be in standard tuning for this song because the original riff is actually played on a guitar that's a half step down. It looks like this. Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way, it was our last night. The benefits to this is we are working on our finger picking. We are also doing double stops, and we are working on some hammer-ons and slides as well. So let's dive right into it. To start, we are doing our double stops, which are basically just two notes that we're moving around in different major and minor shapes. So the first double stop that we're going to learn is this major shape right here. And this is the major shape double stop that we're going to use, and then we're going to slide it up 2 frets. Keep the G string open, and then the minor double stop looks like this. So in the key of G in particular, double stops are really great because you can use a lot of the open strings. So this is C, D, E minor, F sharp, half diminished, G, A minor, B minor, and you can use this to make all sort of really cool creative voicings in the key of G. But to start, we have our finger picking pattern, which looks like this. And the way that I like to use my picking hand is I'll use my thumb for the A string, my pointer finger for the D, and my middle for the G. But if you want to try it this way, where it's kind of traditional like that, you're more than welcome to. So first, we're going to practice this first bar, which is going to look like this. And then we slide this up 2 frets. And that's going to be our D major chord right there. So just go ahead and try this with me. 1, 2, ready, go. To D major. 1, 2, ready, go. And let's make it continuous this time. Back to C. Do it again. One more time. These could easily be really useful for any sort of instrumental music for relaxation type stuff. So after we do this, now we have our minor one. Now if you wanted to make this easier and not have to play this lick right here, you could play it just like this. And just take that E minor chord and just finger pick it up and down like that. And you'll basically get the feel of the riff across without having what I call the licks right here. But let's go over this bar. So we're going to start with the E minor. And then right here is where we have our first slide. So my pinky is set up where it's automatically hovering over the 7th fret on the G. You got a grace note sliding up to the 9th fret. So it's going to look like this. So let's just practice this part together. Same speed. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. One more time. Here we go. And the fingering for this can look different just depending on what's comfortable for you. I tend to prefer this way. That kind of fingering. Or I could also see doing like something like that. Whatever works for you. So let's practice sliding back down to the 7 like this. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, ready, go. One more time. Here we go. And now let's add this note, the 5. And just as a heads up too, instead of playing this 4th fret on the G, I have it tabbed out where you can play the open B string right here, because it's actually a lot easier, because then you can transition from this note to this note and then back to the C. We'll get there in a second, but whatever finger plays this 5th fret, just keep in mind that I would actually just recommend that you use your 1st finger for it, because then you can do this, and then your 1st finger is prepped to slide down to the C right there. So it makes it easier to transition to that chord. Editing Ryan here. What can make the riff even easier is playing that open B string and then playing the open G string, since the 5th fret on the D string is the same as the open G string, which will help you transition to that C double stop. So let's go ahead and try the notes that are highlighted here. 1, 2, ready, go. Slide 7, 5. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. One more time. Here we go. And now let's do this whole bar right here. So we're going to play the open B. As you play this open B, you can lift off whatever finger you use and play the 5th fret on the D. Again, I recommend that 1st finger so you can go back to the C. So let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. One, 2, ready, go. One, 2, ready, go. One more time. Here we go. And now let's do that again, but this time let's practice going from here, sliding down to the C double stop. So let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. To C. 1, 2, ready, go. One, 2, one last time. And now, after this, this bar is the same as this bar. So you don't have to do anything different there. And this is the last E minor lick that's in this bar. It goes like this. So there's two different ways to do it. You can do it the bottom path way, which is what I just did, or you can do, which might actually be easier. The top way I think is probably going to be easier than the bottom pathway. There's not really much difference. It's just you get a thicker sound when you use thicker strings and you play the lick. So it's going to be the same way as it started, like this, except now you're going to play this G note twice. So you can do that by either playing the open G string again, or you can play the 5th fret on the D, which you've got right here. Then if you do the top path, you're going to shift your hand over here, and then I would recommend you use your 1st finger to play the 2nd fret right here, and then use either your ring finger or your pinky to hammer on. To do the hammer on, you just pretend that these fingers are like hammers and you're hammering in the nail. Like that. Then you lift off whatever finger was there. Then you play the open G string here. And then I recommend that you use your ring finger or pinky to play this 4th fret on the D right there. If you choose the bottom path, then you're going to stay here. And then I recommend you use your pinky to play the 7th fret right there. That's going to grace note slide up to the 9th fret. Then your first finger, play the 7th fret here, and then you slide down to the 5th fret, and then you slide down to the 4th fret, and then you slide down to the 2nd fret, which is how I first learned it, but I think the top path is much easier. So let's try this pretty slow, like about that fast. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, open, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 more time to the C. To the C. So this is the intro riff for Last Night by Morgan Wallen. And what's really great is that once you learn this riff, it's the same for the chorus and it's the same for the verse. So we're also going to have practice videos to practice helping you sing to the chorus and to the verse, which is more rap-like. So I'll see y'all there.